Let's talk about the New South Wales election, which is coming up. What's the latest on the polls here, James? So is the Perrottet government in with a chance?
Look, it's probably going to be a minority government one way or the other. The polling suggests that Labor will get over the line, but probably with a minority government. But, this is a pretty depressing contest, I got to say, because you've got Dom Perrottet, who's done some good things and some not so good things, and he's got Matt Keane tied to him. He's come out already for The Voice and, all of this. So it's like, where do Conservatives go? Well, they're going to go to One Nation, but the issue is now, for the left, the Greens are looking to do reasonably well. They think they're going to pick up, and if they hold the balance of power, well, just you wait, because the Greens have issued their list of demands. And not only is there all the usual nonsense about energy, but they also want, listen to this, dedicated Indigenous seats in the New South Wales Parliament, which could also mean a dedicated Indigenous electoral roll. Now, this tells you where exactly this whole voice thing is going. It's going down the New Zealand path. It's going down this incredibly divisive path where your race determines who you get to vote for and who gets to sit in Parliament. This is just horrendous. And I just urge people, whatever you do, vote Labor, vote Liberal, vote Nationals, vote One Nation, vote Shooters. Do not vote for the Greens.
Yeah, well, you called it, there's actually a better word for it, James, which is apartheid. That's what we're looking at. Apartheid governments across Australia at state and federal levels where there are fixed racial components to who makes the decisions about your everyday life. Rita, with the New South Wales elections, our favourite friend Matt Keane, there's been all sorts of publicity and PR around him. A puff piece in the Australian saying that he was the future of the Liberal Party, or some not exactly.
Is it April 1 already? Is it? Years gone.
Now, if you're in Hornsby, which is where Matt Keane is, there are many alternatives to Matt Keane.
No.
Seriously,
in the Australian,
it was a piece arguing how he represents the progressive future of the Liberal Party.
I'm glad the Australian's hiring comedy writers.
So you have many choices in Matt Keane's seat. If you want, there's a bloke, Jeff Grimshaw, who's running for the Lib Dems. He wrote a book about climate change that Matt Keane should probably read. It would teach him an awful lot. That's Trigger Warming. And that's all about the nonsense that Matt Keane is inflicting upon this state with the madness of the climate cult.